Hey, people. Oh, nobody in yet. Will you stop it? Stop. Stop. Hello, Goldie. How you doing? Crypto Justin. Long time no see. And Nigel Brown. Hi, how you doing? Just got home from Birmingham, so watched SPQR. I've already unpacked my suitcase, so I thought I'd come on. This little miss hasn't actually seen anyone all weekend, so she's yeah, bless her. She's going to annoy me now for a little while. Right, so Gio, hello, how you doing? Matt LaRoche. Oh, just seen you in the stream. Vet is kicking ass, is it? It was a fantastic day yesterday. Aiden Trading, thank you for coming in, honey. Aiden's a fantastic YouTuber. He's 14, 15, 14, I think. So do go and give him a little bit of a sub, because he is really good. If there's anything to be streamed, anything at all to be streamed, then he's got it. He connects up and you can watch it on his channel quite easily. Moneybags is in the house. How you doing, Bob? I know, Gio, my baby. She's pissed off at me because I left her the whole weekend. I got my mum to come in yesterday and change her water, which we do daily, don't we? Yes, we do. But she's just getting used to being around me. So I haven't quite trained her that she can't keep biting me, no, or try and take my earrings out, which is the next thing that she does. Hence the reason why I have to cover my ears. Yeah, all right. So, Jen, how you doing, Jen? I just wanted to come on briefly. I mean, it's later than I would usually do, so I don't expect there'll be many people in, but 13 people in at the moment, which is surprising, and 3 thumbs up. We had the most amazing weekend, I have to say. I brought my sister down to Birmingham, and introduced her around. She's now joined into Twitter. It's just a shame that the time that she joins, all the shit hit the fan where CKJ and everything's concerned, because if you want to trigger my sister, what do? Go for me. And unfortunately, that happened, and she's had a baptism of fire into Twitter, and obviously the King Blue saga and CKJ. So I've had to give her a very quick update on how it all works, and what the politics of everything is. And it's been it's been an interesting couple of days. But it didn't really detract from the meet. The meet was amazing. Come on, girl. And people, I think, had fun. 13 people turned up. That was including me and my sister. Matt LaRoche is sitting in a leafy park in the middle of Sydney having a coffee. Oh, listening to my boo-boo. Thanks, Matt. Do you know what? No, I know, Bill. I'm the same. But when someone comes at me, all day, every day, I will defend myself to the nth degree. And when somebody tries to trick me into doing something that's going to upset the community, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Why they thought I was going to fall for it, I've got no idea. Crypto Camper is in the house. English Nick. Yeah, Bill, they just got stupid. I mean, basically all that happened was I was sent a DM from somebody that I didn't really know, but I was following, who turned around and showed me the 2 tickets that CKJ got, and said he's currently in Singapore crying. And I was like, okay, don't know what's going on here, but stay out of it, which is what we do. We stay out of it, try not to rock the boat too much. didn't post anything up, and I think that's what they wanted me to do. I think they wanted me to share it to in order to point the finger at me and say, oh, this boo boo, she's not quite such a nice person. So when that didn't work, it got shared anyway. Will you stop biting me? No. It got shared anyway, and I still got the blame. King Blue's still sitting there saying that I'm one of the people one of the six, the secret six. If you know me in technology, and people that were at the meet yesterday can vouch for this, I'm crap. I wouldn't know how to make up a dummy ticket, let alone think about it in the first place. My integrity means everything to me too. Oh, I got a random DM too. It was a hack thing happening, I think. Heaps had it. Yeah, there was actually complete warning on that side of it. There was a load of DMs going round. I don't know how they got to me. But hey, DNI. Basically, I don't know how they got to me because I don't think I was following them, but they went straight into my normal DM rather than from somebody that I have to accept. But basically, what the DMs were links. And luckily, my phone basically said, this is a link to a potential phishing site that's designed to gather your information. So, and I got, I think it was 3 or 4 from different people. And luckily, because I got 3 or 4, I looked at it and I went, they all say the same thing because it all said just for you. And I thought, oh, here we go. So yeah, anything that comes up and it says just for you, and then it's got a link, and it started off YouTube, and then basically the I don't know what the end part was, but yeah, it was there to fish, and unfortunately, I think Connie got done. So that was a little bit naughty. So she got locked out of her Twitter account. So she's had to redo. But in the meantime, whoever it was that locked her out of her account basically came into Twitter and pretended to be her and started subbing loads of people. So be careful which Connie that you subscribe to, because the in fact Connie it's Connie S902 something. And basically, yeah, watch it, because there's a fake Connie out there. So obviously some people are doing some really shitty things and they've targeted people in the community. I've got my views on that side of it, because there's a certain, it seems to happen to all the people that I'm linked to for a start. Stop it. Okay, stop. So it's all the crowd, same as the 6 people that King Blue is saying set up CKJ. They're all the people that are on his hit list. So yeah, revenge much on that side of it. But it's Bubba Shipes. Crypto Camper. Oh, I wouldn't do that. GOXRP says shouldn't have to be that way. It's too bad. It's ridiculous. It's childish. It's so childish. Not being funny, playing mind games with me. I mean, I'm not the brightest spark in the book, but I'm definitely not the stupidest. So to come at me like that and then try and take down, I mean, the people that were mentioned, you've got YP, Pat Young, all the people that stood against CKJ when he scammed the first time round, basically got hit, not only on the DMs, but also got listed as people who had sent this fake thing to CKJ. And I'm sorry, but I don't believe a word that he says. Basically, he turned and said he was too scared to let people know that he was going to swell, and he got an invitation. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. It was the email that came with it was obviously written by somebody whose grasp on English is incorrect. there's no nice way of saying it. It was obviously somebody who's not used to writing professional emails for a start. It came from a Yahoo bloody email address, which would never be anybody who's professional, and definitely not somebody from Ripple, because obviously there are Ripple bloody emails. Yeah, it just got stupid. It's just, and the thing is, what it's done is it started a whole load of shit. It's a shitstorm that's been stirred up. All the old things have come back. CKJ has ended up with a free holiday. He scammed a whole load of people out of money to pay for his tickets, when in fact, the way I'm looking at it is he sent himself the email. He's used that to try and get into Swell. When he didn't get into Swell, he's paid all that money out for nothing. So then we get the boohoo, woe is me. He didn't do it before. And when he went to the consensus, he was there up front. I'm going to this, I'm doing that. People need to help me. I asking for money left, right, and centre. And he didn't do it this time. No, sorry, out of character. I think this was all a complete con to get people. The backup was use it to try and cause a bit of dissension with some people that isn't liked by him in the community. I don't think he did this on his own. I don't think that he can play chess that well. If I'd have sent out that DM yesterday, I honestly think that would have been used against me. Bill Gould, guard your yard. When something invades, blow its head off and shout, "Who's next?" That's how I roll. Do you know what? Yeah, it is. Honestly, it's and it's stupid. I mean, people. I've spent the day sitting with people, going through tweets and things like that, coming to getting my head around what's happening. But if you have to do it, you have to do it. And I will say it again. I'm right. The community got conned again. And I can't understand why the hell people are suckered into this again. But yeah, mind games. Pathetic. Superman Punch says hello again, Boo Boo. You're right. Long time no see. About 10 minutes ago, yeah? Well, maybe 20. Moneybag says, I received a violence link in a DM. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. Great work with Swell. Superman Punch, it says to aid in trading. Told you that, and I say kid with love. It's a case of you've done a fantastic job. For somebody so young, you are very switched on. Kudos to you, honey. Justin says, block them. They are blocked. All of them. They're all blocked. I can't see jack shit. But when I've got people turning around and saying to me, did you know you're being accused of this? Unfortunately, I'm going to go and defend myself to the hill, because my integrity means everything to me. And I don't do anything with any malice intended or anything like that. Everything I do, I hope, is for the best of the community. I won't even monetize my channel because I won't put the community through all of the adverts that come with it. Plus the fact it means that nobody can turn around and say that I'm doing posts or videos or streams or anything to make money out of people. If you're here because you want to, and hopefully because I give a benefit that helps you in whatever way that I managed to do it. Leave my eyes alone. Michael Rutledge. Mike, we walked in through the front door as you walked out the back door to go back to your room to check out. And I'm not surprised your head hurts. We were drinking until 3 o'clock this morning. It was a good night. It was a really good night. Hang on, let me go back. It's just jumped down. Sorry. Oh my God. Savvy XRP's in the house. Hello, honey. How you doing? How do I fix it? I don't know. Do you know what? I really don't know. It's one of those things that I'm just going to say thank you to every single person that came and gave me words of support, sent me DMs to turn around and say that they had my back, you know, that actively put posts up. You know, I don't expect anyone to fight my corner for me, but it was lovely that a whole load of people actually did sort of let me know that they supported and didn't support what was going on, because, you know, I didn't deserve it and I didn't do it. You know, you can come at me all day long with any made up stuff to turn and say I'm closing in or anything like that, but you know, it's not my bag. I don't do that. If I've got something to say, I'll say it to your face, or I'll put it out there so it gets to you, like I'm doing now. Notorious is in the house. Notorious, how are you doing? I'm really looking forward to your next video. Notorious is going to do a special video for us, introducing himself as somebody who's going to be doing something at the DLT Con in LA. Tina Hall is in the house. Hello, how you doing? Matt LaRoche, you have to be so hyper vigilant. And it's horrible. It's actually really horrible to have to do it. And Zerps, yes, Zerps is definitely in the house. She's she's trying to get to my eyes. She likes to try and take the mascara off my eyelashes. And I've got a bit left over from last night. I've got no makeup on. SW, hey honey, how you doing? Thank you so much for everything you've done today. I really appreciate that. Yes, Geo, erg is right. So, oh, Angel Connie, yeah, Angel Connie got locked out of her Twitter. SW says we all know who's doing this. Yeah, I mean, it's not rocket science. It's all come at the same time. You know, I was warned a while ago he was going to come for me and anybody around me. So, you know, unfortunately, me, Connie and Carl, poor old Connie's been accused of lying left, right and centre. King Blue's been going into all the live streams, calling her all sorts of names for lying, or calling her a liar on all these different streams. Why does nobody target me? I'm feeling left out. Bill, you're just a sweetheart. You just keep on doing what you do. They were conning the Connie. Yeah, anyone goes for my angel, honestly, you know, I'm ferocious when I just want to, I will say it to his face. I will say it to his face. I will see him one day. God will allow that to happen. I'm really gonna make sure that that's something that happens. Notorious said, Boo Boo, I did click on it and you'd have to authorize the account to have access to your Twitter. And if you accept them, they can have control. So beware. Yeah, I know. So yeah, but anyone goes for Connie, honestly, you know, the most sweetheart person ever. She shies away from any sort of aggression, or she doesn't like confrontation. And for King Blue to basically call her all sorts of a liar in all these different streams publicly after being told that he's wrong. Crypto Camper says no, I'm Bubba Shipes. Oh, sorry, honey. Yes, Crypto Camper, Bubba Shipes. Okay, just to confuse me. Go on. Justin says he did it himself. Yeah, I think that CKJ sent himself the email, and he was just really bad at thinking it through. So what is the real Connie Twitter? I will tell you. Let me find it. Right. It's Connie with a capital C and then S with a capital S. So Connie S 93097511. So at Connie S 93097511. And that is our Connie. So yeah. Yes, she is a great person, Savvy, and I hate the fact that somebody thinks that he can bully her. You know, and that is cyberbullying, what he's done with her. Matt LaRoche, I've just heard that the Monica Long email was traced back to his Gmail account. Yeah, I heard that too. I mean, who's the person that benefits the most from that in the way that it's happened? If he'd have come up and actually tell and say, I've been invited to Swell, people would have said, prove it, show us the ticket, and then they'd have showed him the ticket, and they'd have said, well, the dates are wrong for a start. You've got a bear in the middle of the logo. As a Yahoo email account, and oh my God, that person can't spell. But he didn't do it, and he would have shouted from the ceiling. All of the YouTubers that went was shouting from the ceiling. So there has to be a reason that he didn't. And turn around saying he was too scared that people would say, why do you get to go and I don't? He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care who doesn't go. You know, this is the bloke that was conspiring to take down other YouTubers to further his own channel. Come on, people like that don't care what other people think. It's a load of bollocks. He made back 3K in his stream after getting back, and more. That was just the first one. I think people sent him when he was streaming when he was out there. I think people sent him money, and then I think people sent him money anyway. I think he would have got a load of XRP through Tipbot as well. I don't care enough to go and check it, but you know, when someone's saying, "Woe is me, I'm stuck," what's the first thing you do? Crypto Eddie was amazing. She was literally trying to offer him her hotel room, and you know, so they had somewhere to stay. So it's yeah, she shames me because I wouldn't have done it. Moneybag says Ripple will shun the community if this shit keeps up. I know, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. DNI says 100%. Yeah. Nervous today, big meeting, life-changing stuff maybe. Oh, Matt, you're going to have to let us know how that goes. Get off my hair. Hold on. This is why I wear the glasses, so she can't get to my eyes. But good luck. Let us know how you get on, and maybe you can let us know how it's going to change your life. That would be amazing, especially after hearing from Lee at SPQR, because like you said, it's going to be a while before this comes in. So if you're not happy with your job, change it now while we're waiting for the coins to go up so that it changes our life. Basically, we've got a while to wait, we think. So, and we've got to stop the hype. The hype has to stop, honestly. It's getting ridiculous. You know, we need to go back to the normal, you know, routine stuff. You know, it's gone up by 10%, it's gone down by 10%, it's gone up by 10%, it's gone down by 10%, because that's about all we have at the moment, and that's all we should be doing, not this. What happens? It could go to $10. Anything can go to $10. Anything can go to $50. You know, whether or not it's going to do it is another matter. Stop it. I jumped again. Sorry. Get off my eyes. Sorry. Right, so caught up. Digital nomad investor says, okay, trying not be busy. We love all that one. Stephanie G's in the house. Hey honey, how you doing? Hopefully you've managed to catch up, but if you have just come in, then watch the first 10-15 minutes and it will tell you exactly what's been going on. Great point, Boo Boo. That's smart. You don't owe anything to anyone. Do you know what, Superman Punch? I have been upfront with everyone from the start. I am who I am. I'm happy with who I am. I have, you know, if I can't respect myself, then nobody else is going to respect me. So if I've got something to say, I will say it. I don't play games. I'm not into mind games. I'm a pretty straight up person. You hurt my friends, then I will get ferocious. You know, I'm not ferocious. Ferocious is a wrong word. I say it as a joke because I'm a boo-boo, I'm a bear, but it's I get protective. I am protective of the community. I hate to see bad actors in it. I hate to see the fact that people get away with what they get away with and then just walk away and don't give a shit and leave people behind like Connie, who's and I don't want to have to defend myself, but this is my good name that I'm trying to do. You know, so I don't care if somebody doesn't like me, but I will put my point across, and they can make their own mind up on what's the truth and what's not. But I don't lie. I don't need to lie. I am, I'm one of those people. I wouldn't remember my lies anyway, so I'd always get caught out. And people always get caught out on lies. What's the point? Sitting there saying that you're this, that, and the other. Someone's going to remember that you said it, and then when you get caught out, what do you say? Oh, sorry, I was trying to be big. Really? Stephanie G says, I have no idea what's going on, trying to catch up, but I love you, boo boo. I love you too, Steph. Just watch the first few minutes of this, go back and catch up after I've finished. I'm not going to be on for much longer. So London 2020, the Swell Community Meetup is going to be called XRP Swill. Do you know what, Matt LaRoche? I think that would be an amazing thing. And in fact, I think what we should do is have an XRP meetup on the night that Swell finishes. Because then the people that get to go, and I would love to go, but I would have to have a hell of a lot more followers, which means I'd have to go punting for people and doing stuff that brings people in, all the hype, and I probably wouldn't get that many followers for that anyway, because I refuse to do it. So I'm happy with I can go live on my mobile. That's all I wanted to do with my 1,000 followers. If I get more than that, great. But if I manage to get myself an invite, get off my eyes. If I manage to get myself an invite, then it would be good after the 2 days to come back out to the community, have all the UK people and anybody else that wanted to come in, set the meet up for that time. So my normal monthly meet will be in London, whatever month it's on in 2020. And then basically we will have a proper meet up and a bit of a party like I do every month when I do the meetups, and be able to then disseminate all the information that I've found out while I was there. And if I'm not there and somebody else is, then we get them in. Crypto Eddie, she'll be coming over. Hopefully she'll be there, and she can do it. So it's pretty evident, boo boo, you're straight up. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Sabby says Connie is a saint. Definitely doesn't deserve to be treated that way. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. And when you see him doing it, you need to call him out. I don't need you to fight my corner, but Connie doesn't deserve that. And she needs people she can fight herself, don't get me wrong, but she's hesitant to do that. She'll fight for other people, but she won't fight for herself. And I think that it's up to us to protect her on that side of it. And we've got to call these people out when they're doing that. It's cyberbullying, plain and simple. And for someone who's supposed to be so intelligent, I don't think King Blue quite realizes how far open he's left himself on that side of it. XRP Shaman, so who done it? I have no idea. I actually think that CKJ actually sent it to himself to scam the community, because I can't work out why he fell for it, because no sane person falls for that. I mean, it was obviously a scam. But and he was too quiet. I'm sorry, he was too quiet. So my vote is that he done it himself, and they're using that to point fingers at people in the community they don't like. That's my take on it. But rightly or wrongly, until I see some proof, that is exactly how I'm going to treat it. So Matt says King Blue went for me in a comment I left on Brad Kimes, and it was nothing about the CKJ Muffet. He's out of control. He's a narcissistic. He's got God complex. He thinks that what he says needs to be law, and he treats people like shit. So do people here have a backup Twitter account? Of course. One of the first things that I did was set up a backup Twitter account. In fact, I might have more than one. But they're there, and they're there to fall back on if I should need it, because I've seen what's happened to some other people. But yeah, I would follow that through to the nth degree. Crypto Justin says his card's marked at Ripple. Schwartz has seen him over there. Yeah, I know, Justin. Get on my hand. Get over there. Angie, hey boo boo. King Blue's been out of control a while now. I've just seen a load of DMs that are super alarming regarding KB. SW, really? Honestly, these people, unless they get taken down a peg or two, if they keep getting away with it, like CKJ did with all that charity stuff, you know, all they're going to do is keep on doing it, and they get bolder and more. Unless they're checked, they think they can get away with it, and the more they get away with it, the more they're going to do it, because they'll push it that little bit further the next time. So, you know, Matt, yes, unfollowed. I'm blocked. I blocked them ages ago. I can't see any of it, but I do have people that come back and let me know. So Geo says, first time hearing any of this stuff, shocking. Yeah, it's on Twitter. It's not stop. It's not something that I hope you don't sort of run across on Twitter, but it's not anywhere else that I know of. Savvy's got to drop off the stream. See you all on the next one. That's all right, honey. Thank you for joining me for. Thank you for joining. Have a lovely evening wherever you are. SW says, what, boo, you're saying we're not going to moon by end of year? No, funnily enough, we're not. Steph says, someone is going to have to fill me in, or I've got some catching up to do. No idea what happened other than Connie has a new account. Actually, Steph, if you want, I'll zoom in. I'll do a Zoom call with you afterwards. Angie says, boo boo, did something happen to Connie's Twitter account? Yes, she got hacked and somebody went in and shut her account down. What they did was they changed the email address and the telephone number, so she can't get back into it. But her new Twitter account is Connie S 9309751. So that's Connie S 9309751. Steph, you'll have to catch up in the group. Yeah, we'll have a Zoom call. I'm happy with that. Just know my peeps have great hearts. Yeah. Do you know what? Most of the people in the community have not got agendas. They will do anything for everyone and will always look out for the others. And that's how brilliant the community is. And then you've got bad actors that come in every now and then, give you a bad taste in your mouth and just try and spoil it for others. I mean, it's all to do with egos and power and all the stuff that makes you a bad person. Patsy's in the house. Hello, Patsy Green. Moneybag says, it was very strange when I received the DM from who I thought was Connie, just for you. I DM her back and asked what the link was. She said, do not open, it's a virus. Very strange. Angie's in. Sarah says, great idea. I'll come over for that. Yep, that'll be the swell thing. Crypto Justin says, if you don't ask, you don't get. Exactly. So, proper meetup and yeah, proper party. Of course it's going to be a proper party. Anything. You should have been around last night in Birmingham. I was a party. You know, that was you've seen my eyes. Proper party. And back up again at, I think I went to bed at 3 and back up again at it was about 9 o'clock. It just makes sense him not bragging about it. Yeah, I know. Just join the dots. Just hopping in real quick on my work break. Nice to see you, boo boo. Bob, we need to catch up as well. That time we sat down and had a good old chat. It's been ages. Zerps just makes me laugh. I know. Zerps is standing. Oh, she thought I was going to close it down. She was standing on the laptop there. There you go. Steph G's put it on there. So that's Connie's actual Twitter account. But there is somebody pretending to be Connie out there as well, I think. So everybody's saying hi. XRP Caroline is in the house. How are you? XRP Dave says, boo boo, glad you got home okay. Dave, you looked absolutely stunning in your suit earlier. When you were on your way to the memorial, I think so. I think maybe. Tina says, hi family. Yeah, that's it. That's what we are. And the good thing is that once you've actually met each other, and you put faces to name, like Justin. Justin came last night, and Lammy, and he brought his wife, Jane, and you know, Richard turned up, and hold on, Nigel, Richard, Nigel. I'm terrible with names. I'm really bad. I want to put, actually, what I should do is actually get everybody to wear a t-shirt with a name on, because I found somewhere that'll actually put your name on a t-shirt. So that's what I've done. I've got a love for crypto. It says love for crypto on the back. It says boo boo on the front. And I think that everyone should do that to all get off. Get off. No, thank you. See what you've done? It's all right. She changed the screen over. I know, right? I know. Stop it. So yeah, so I think we should all wear t-shirts with our name on, and then you never have to ask people who they are. And there's no point telling me your actual name unless your actual name is your Twitter name, because that's who I think you are, think of you as. So that's quite weird and wonderful when somebody comes up and says, "Oh, you know, I'm Richard," and then but my Twitter handle is this, but I've got used to the Twitter handle. Oh, keeping busy. My mum's still in hospital. Oh, hun. And I'm so sorry, and lots of love and healing for your mum. You're not missing anything. We'll still be here. Oh, ow. We'll still be here when you're ready. You know, we're not going anywhere. It's one of those things where sometimes family life takes over or things take over, and you have to prioritize. And, you know, and Twitter is not more important than anything you can do for your family. So, I remember when my dad was ill in hospital. It's horrible, you know, and that mortality thing that goes through your head, especially when you get to sort of my age, and your parents are getting older. I lost my dad at 60, and just call me not Bob. Really? But yeah, it's sad when the parents are ill, because you tend to go back to being a child. So, you know, in your head when these things happen. And as Tina says, I'm sorry, Angie. I hope she feels the love and healing. You are an amazing daughter, and you are. And I think that's a really good time to close this off. I've been on 37 minutes, and I was only going to come on for like 10. Always happens that way. But yeah, I'm just going to say thank you to the community for having my back, and for all the DMs and the well wishes, and the amazing support that everybody's given me today. I'm just sorry that it had to be. And you know, and we can put a line underneath this, hopefully, and physically just get on with meeting each other and having fun. So Tina says, my dad was 67, my mum 64 when they passed. My mum's 70 now. So my dad was 60, nearly 10 years it is. So as everybody's saying, Stephanie G, thoughts and prayers for your mum, Angie. So Matt says, we got your back. I know. And Bertoli, good night. And I'm going to just say, you know, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are in the world. And, you know, may everything that you want come true. And if anything that you want hasn't happened yet, then just go out and make it happen. Okay. And Darren's in the house. XRP Ball says, good to meet everyone yesterday. So good night. See you later. Bye.